Hello and welcome to what's already week 3. Where does the time go? It's a beautiful day out there, so I hope it's beautiful wherever you're practicing today. So it's lovely to have your company once more. So for today's practice you will need 2 blocks, 2 bricks and a belt. So if you'd like to gather those things around you while I'm chatting to you, or you can pause the video while you collect those bits and pieces. Because today we're going to be working on our kidneys. So part of our detox program, because we're still in January, we're going to look at the kidneys today. So they're a very vital organ within your body. They purify the blood and obviously they produce urine, and because of their association to the fluids in the body, they are responsible for your total body health from the top of your head to the tips of your toes. So it's really important to look after the kidneys. So we're going to look today at compressing them and working this area of the body to keep those kidneys healthy. So as I say, take a moment to collect what you need around you, and I'd like you to start in a seated position. So I'm on the side so that you can hopefully see what things look like, see how I am. You're going to have the soles of your feet together. You're going to sit up tall in your cobbler's pose. You're going to close your eyes and you're just going to take 3 very deep breaths all the way down to your abdomen, just while you settle yourself. Then breathe in, and as you breathe out, gently open your eyes. So readjust yourself if you need to. Pull that belly button in, up and back to the spine, sit up nice and tall. You're going to place your hands on the bricks behind you. So you may need to be on your fingertips, or you may be happy with the palms on. Just depends on how you are. So you're sat up nice and high. You're going to breathe in, and as you breathe out, you're going to make a little baby back bend. So you're going to push into the bricks, bring your kidneys, which are at the bottom of your rib cage, bring your kidneys towards your rib cage, and a little baby back bend just to help to compress them. Breathe for 3, 2, 1. Release and come in to a rounded spine, chin to chest, pushing your kidneys again away from you. And we'll go again. Breathe in, and as you breathe out, push into the bricks, push into the soles of your feet. Imagine bringing your kidneys with you, pushing them towards the front of your rib cage, really compressing them against your rib cage. Breathe in, and as you breathe out, back you come, rounding the spine. Once more. Breathe in, and as you breathe out, open, compress those kidneys in towards your rib cage. Breathe, push into the blocks, and as you exhale, come back the other way. Again, keep pushing those kidneys away from you. And come back to sitting nice and tall. You can put the bricks now to one side, and you can remove at least one of the blocks. You may find that sitting on one for this one will help you, and you need your belt. So again, just take a moment to collect your belt, and you're going to sit up tall. You're going to bend up your right knee. You're going to take up your left arm and really stretch up through that left arm. Breathe in, and as you breathe out, and you aim for your big toe. Stay there for a moment. See if you can, if not, use the belt. If that's not available to you, use that belt and hold on to the belt. holding onto the toe. You're going to breathe in, and as you breathe out, you're going to cuddle round that leg. Take this arm behind you, push into the fingertips, sit up tall. So really think about twisting round. Your kidneys are just at the bottom of your rib cage, so think about bringing that rib cage all the way around, helping to compress them, helping to work them. And release. You're going to aim again for that big toe. Breathe. You're going to take up the other arm. You're going to bring it around this bent knee. So this arm that's long, going to bring it back around and see if you can catch. If not, again, use the belt. Roll that shoulder back and down. Turn. So you've got my back, I'm sorry about that. Turn. Breathe for 3, for 2, for 1, and release. If that's not achievable to you, then just stay with the big toe and twist towards the knee as we did at the beginning. Take the other leg long, bend at the knee. Sit up nice and tall. Take your right arm up, sorry. Right arm up, stretch up nice and tall. Breathe in, and as you breathe out, aim for your big toe. Take the other arm up and over, twist round and open. Breathe. Breathe in, and as you breathe out, back. I'm going to do that again. Take the arm up, stretch, aim for the big toe. This arm comes around the outside of your knee, all the way around, and this arm comes all the way round. You may be different on one side than the other. Just catch those fingertips, roll the shoulder, and open. Breathe. Stay with the first position if this is too much of a challenge, or try with the belt. And release. Take those legs long, give them a little bit of a shake. So with the belt, we're now going to make that a big loop. So you're just going to thread it through the 2 rings, take it over one. It's taking me a minute, sorry about this. Bring it through. So you want rather a large loop, and this tail needs to be towards you. So you're going to pop that over your body. You're going to have it around roughly where your kidneys are. So work out where that's a good position for you. Make sure the belt is straight. Mine's just got a bit tangled here. Let's see if I can get this straight. And you're going to take, so make sure you can hold on to this little tail. You're going to take one foot in. The belt slipped down slightly from my kidneys, so just move it up. And actually I'm going to come off the block for this one. You may like to stay on, see how you get on. Bring the other foot inside. You're going to breathe in, and as you breathe out, your hand's going to be behind you, so fingertips pointing towards the top edge of the mat, or away, or to the side, your choice. I prefer mine facing forward. Sit up nice and tall. Breathe in, and as you breathe out, come up into a boat. Now that may be that your knees are bent, but what you should be feeling is you should be feeling the belt compressing your kidneys. Okay, so breathe in, and as you breathe out, belly button in, up and back to the spine. Up you come. Try and straighten those legs to compress those kidneys. And hold for 5, for 4, for 3, for 2, for 1. And release. Well done. You can untangle yourselves. So again, you might just need this belt. So unloop it. And again, I'm going to face you at the front, because you're going to bend up your right knee. Sit up nice and tall. Then let that knee flop out to the side. Now most of the time, and in fact today, I would prefer it if you put your hand behind the knee to remove the flesh, just to make a bit more room for your knee as you slide the sole of the foot in. Then look down at your pelvis. It may be at a slight angle. So just put the hands on the mat and you're going to pull the long leg towards you to straighten up your pelvis. So again, you may need the belt here. Normally we would do what's called Janu Shirshasana, which is nose to knee pose. So we're not actually going to do that today. So I need to turn to the side so that you can see my spine, because we're more interested in compressing these kidneys today. So you're going to sit up tall, belt around the foot just in case you need it. Take the arms up, breathe in, and as you breathe out, grow. Breathe in, and as you breathe out, aim for your toes. But you're going to keep the spine long, so you're stretching through the spine. Keep looking about 3 or 4 feet up from the floor, so that your gaze is looking up. Pull that belly button in, up and back, straighten through that spine. And then slide the hands down the foot if you can. And keep pushing your back, pushing those kidneys away from you. Breathe for 5, for 4, drop those shoulders, for 3, for 2, for 1, and come all the way back out. Release that leg, give it a bit of a shake. Have the belt there in case you need it. Bend up the other knee. This leg's long. So don't forget, you're not going knee to nose. So take the flesh away from behind the knee. Slide that foot in. Support your knee if you need to. Please remember you have those props around you. Use them if you need to. Look at your pelvis. Hands on the mat. Pull that long leg towards you so the pelvis is straight. Arms up. Roll those shoulders back and down. Breathe in, and as you breathe out, grow, grow. Aim for your toes. Remember, the gaze is about 3 feet up the wall. Breathe in, and as you breathe out, stretch that spine. Breathe in, and as you breathe out, push the back away. Really think about compressing those kidneys. Breathe for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and release. Oh, I forgot to slide the hands down, sorry. I'm sure you're doing an excellent job. Okay. So we're going to come down to lying. So I'm just going to move the props out of the way, so make sure you do the same. Don't let these props be there, because what I don't want you to do is twist or roll onto props. You won't thank me. So you're going to come down to lying. You're going to tuck the tailbone under slightly, lift up, and place that spine back down on the mat. You're going to bring the knees up in line with the hips. You're going to squeeze the ankles and the knees together. You're going to take the arms away from the body slightly, press the shoulder blades down into the mat. You're going to breathe in, and as you breathe out, you're going to come all the way over to the right. If the left shoulder comes up, don't worry, let it. Use your right hand on your left knee to help that stretch. And then at the same time, try and roll that shoulder back and down to take it back down to the mat. If it doesn't work today for you, don't worry. You're more interested in the twist. You're more interested in working the kidneys in your lower back. Breathe. Release the leg. Then think about your core. Pull the belly button in, up and back, and try and use your core to come back. And you're back to where you were. Readjust the knees if you wish. So I'll turn around for you, just in case. So take the arms away slightly from the body, press the shoulder blades into the mat, squeeze ankles and knees together. Breathe in, and as you breathe out, come all the way over to the other side. Use your hand to help the knee. This will increase the stretch. down the outside of your thigh, your IT band. Again, try and roll that shoulder back and down if you possibly can. If it's not working for you, don't worry. Time will help. And breathe. And breathe in. And as you breathe out, don't forget core, in, up and back. And back. Okay. Take the legs long. A bit of a shake, a little move around, get yourself comfortable. Press that spine down into the mat to support that back. Bring the right knee in. Give it a lovely cuddle around the chest. Really squeeze that knee in towards your chest. You're going to breathe in, and as you breathe out, you're going to come up slightly. So you're pushing into your kidney area again. You're tucking your chin to your chest to increase that squeeze. Breathe for 3, 2, 1. And slowly bring the head down. Release that leg. Bring the second one up. Again. Really squeeze that knee in. The other leg is long. Flex the foot up to the floor to keep the muscles working in that long leg. Breathe in, and as you breathe out, bring the chin, head up, push the lower back kidney area into the mat, and then take the chin to the chest to increase that movement in the kidneys, that compression in the kidneys. Hold for 3, for 2, for 1. Breathe in, and as you breathe out, up you come. I'm going to turn so that you can see me again. So this time you're going to be wide-legged. You're going to bend up the knee again, so put the hand behind the knee. Bring that foot in so that it rests on your inner thigh. So don't slide under, it just rests. Sit up nice and tall. So you may need the belt again, so have it around the foot of the long leg just in case. So sit up tall, breathe in, and as you breathe out, take your right arm up. So that's the arm of the bent knee. Roll the shoulder back and down. And this arm, you're going to breathe in, and as you breathe out, you're going to aim for your big toe or the belt, your choice. You're going to turn the body. So it's really important because you're thinking of your kidneys. So before you go anywhere in this position, turn the body, turn the chest, turn the rib cage so that you can look up to the ceiling. It's as if your chest is facing the ceiling. Stretch out through this long arm. Breathe in, and as you breathe out, over you come. Now, I'm not necessarily asking you to aim for your toes. I'm more interested in the side stretch in the body. Now, if this is too much for you, then take the hand behind the head, holding the crown of your head. And then what you can do is you can open that elbow to help you come around. So think about it, your choice. I'm not asking you to aim for your toe with this hand. I'm more interested in the side stretch. Breathe for 3, for 2, for 1, and release. Well done, other side. So take that leg long, hand behind the knee, bring it in. Rest it. Put the belt there just in case, because you're going to be different on either side, as we all know. Again, sit up tall. Take the left arm up. Really stretch up and grow tall. This arm. Breathe in, and as you breathe out, stretch for the toe or for the belt. So remember, you're using this as a lever. So use it to bring the chest around first. You're looking up at the ceiling, or you can bring the palm of the hand on the back of the head and use this elbow as a lever. Open up, get that twist. Compress those kidneys. Breathe for 3, for 2, for 1, and release. Well done. Take a breath, take a moment, move the belt out of the way. So you're going to come into cross leg now. Again, sit up tall. If you need to sit on a block, please do, okay, especially if your hips are tight, use everything that you have around you. So even when I'm asking you to do a pose, you don't have to do it exactly the same way that I do. Use these bits and pieces around you to make it comfortable and workable for you. So at the moment I have got my left foot in front of my right. Doesn't matter if yours is right in front of left. We're going to do both sides so that we work both hips. So sit up tall. So we're going to compress first. You're going to breathe in, and as you breathe out, sorry, I'll turn to the side so that you can see. Breathe in, and as you breathe out, you're going to push the spine away. So you're thinking again of compressing those kidneys against the rib cage, tucking chin to chest. You're then going to breathe in, and as you breathe out, you're going to come back the other way. Push those kidneys again towards your front ribs and open up. Again, chin to chest, push away and open. Chin to chest, push away, especially that lower back. Think of that lower back area, this area where your kidneys are. Think about compressing those precious kidneys and open. Bring them the other way as if the kidneys are coming towards the front rib cage. And come back to seated. You're going to breathe in, and as you breathe out, you're going to come forward. Now it doesn't matter if you're here, or anywhere in between. Just breathe. So just push your back away from you. Push it away from you as you inhale, and as you exhale, release it. Push it away from you and release. Push away and release. Then walk the hands over your right knee. Keep them shoulder width apart. Knee to nose if you can, or if you're up here, don't worry. Doesn't matter, we're not into lower back, we're into compressing those kidneys. So again, breathe in, and as you breathe out, round the spine. So tuck the chin in. You might find the forehead will come to the knee. Really compress, push those kidneys away. Breathe in, and as you breathe out, come back to looking in front of you. And again, push away and back. One more, push away. So think about where you're pushing. Push those kidneys away from you and back. Other side. I'll move slightly so that you can see what's happening. Both hands either side. So keep them shoulder width apart. Sit up tall to begin with. Breathe in, and as you breathe out, down you come. So as you do so, you're rounding your spine so that you can push it away. In fact, if I turn to the side, you might be able to see that slightly better. So you're rounding the spine. This is the bit you need. So you need to pull that belly button in, up and back to make space. Round, forehead down, it might come to the knee. And open. Again, down you come to wherever is best for you. So up on your fingertips probably, palms maybe too much. Just work out what's best for you. And up. Last time. Really push away, try and round that spine. And up. Well done. Take the legs long. Give them a little bit of a wiggle around as we come into child's pose now. So again, I'll move that prop out of the way. Just make sure those props are not in your way. So big toes together, knees apart, push yourself back. Now you need to make sure that these hips and heels are in contact. If they're not, use a brick, block, blanket, bolster, whatever you have. So if you make contact, your body makes contact with something, as I've told you quite often in class, then as we go forward, your muscles will release and let go. If you're hovering, then your muscles are continuously working and they won't release and let go. So really important that you have something there if you can't quite make contact. Over time, the muscles in your front thighs will begin to release and stretch, and you will gradually come down towards your heels. So maybe not today or next week or next month, but it will happen in time. So if you put something there, that will help that process. So sit up tall, breathe in, and as you breathe out, slide the hands forward, bringing the forehead down to the mat, or again, put your head on oh dear me. Put your head on a block or a brick if you need to. Words failed me at the moment. Now at the moment my arms are forward and I'm stretching through my fingers, rolling my shoulders back and down and stretching through my spine. If you have a shoulder impingement, then just bring the arms back so that they're in line with the knees. We're more interested in the kidney area of the body today. So you're going to breathe in, and as you breathe out, you're going to push the spine away. So as you do so, if you watch my shoulders come forward to enable my spine to move. And you're going to exhale and bring the abdomen towards the thighs. Breathe in, and as you breathe out, round that spine away, bring the shoulders towards the mat. Exhale, push the abdomen into the thighs. Last time, round the shoulders, push those kidneys away. And then push the abdomen into the thighs. Breathe, take a moment before bringing yourself up. So we're going to come into tabletop. So remember, your wrists are underneath your shoulders, your knees are underneath your hips. If you can see your feet, just pick them up and move them away from your peripheral vision. So you're going to breathe in, and as you breathe out, you're going to take the right arm up. So you've got my back. So you're going to thread all the way through, bringing the shoulder down to the mat. So think of that kidney area again. Bring that chest around, compress those kidneys, and then take the opposite arm up, or on your lower back if you prefer. You can roll the shoulder back and down, push into your lower back to bring the chest through, and this will compress the kidneys just a little bit more. Work with your body. Breathe for 3, 2, 1. If you can take the arm up, please do. Breathe for 3, 2, 1. Take the arm away from you. As you do so, compress those kidneys. Hold for 3, 2, 1. Arm up. For 3, 2, 1. Compress for 3, 2, 1. Bring that hand back down in front of your face. Push into it. Unthread your needle. Take your arm up and down you come. Reset yourself, because we're going to do the same on the other side. Take the right arm up. Thread your needle. Come all the way through, shoulder down to the mat. If you can, arm up. If not, this hand on the lower back. This helps you to bring that chest through. Use the back of that hand to push against your kidneys to compress them. Okay, because if taking the arm up is uncomfortable, then you use your breath to keep compressing the kidneys with the back of your hand. Otherwise, you take the arm up. Hold for 3, 2, 1. Take the arm away and compress that kidney for 3, 2, 1. Up for 3, 2, 1. Down, compress for 3, 2, 1. Well done. Arm in front of the face. Unthread the needle all the way up and back down. So you're going to come to sit on your heels now. So again, if that's not for you, beautiful props again. So the blocks, you can use them long ways in between your legs, 1 or 2 on top of each other. And you can come and sit down on the blocks, okay? So nothing is unachievable, as they say. Everything is achievable, even if you use something to help you. It doesn't really matter, okay? We all get there somehow. So sit up nice and tall. I'm going to turn so that you can see me full on as to what I'm doing. So push into your heels, sit up tall. Take the left arm out alongside you to support you. Take the right arm up, stretch through those fingers. Breathe in, and as you breathe out, come all the way over. Breathe. Bring that arm down. As you do so, take the other one up. So get the stretch first. It's really important to get the stretch from your hip flexors through this kidney area, through the rib cage and into your arm. So the other hand is out here to support you, and over. You come. And back. That one comes down, this one comes up. Once more on each side. So stretch first, and over. Well done. Down, stretch, and over. And down. Well done. You're going to turn again back to your tabletop. So from where you are, you're going to take both hands out to the left hand side. So keep them shoulder width apart. So your hips stay facing forward on this one. You're going to breathe in, and as you breathe out, you're going to take the hips towards the heels. And as you do so, push into that right kidney area as you take the hips down towards the heels. Breathe in, and as you breathe out, up you come. Try and come into a cat, so that again you're pushing into that kidney area. Breathe in, and as you breathe out, down you go. Keep pushing into that kidney area on the right hand side, and up. Arch the spine. Once more. Down you come, push into that kidney area, and up, round the spine. So I'll turn. Take the hands to the other side. Shoulder width apart, hips facing forward. Breathe in, and as you breathe out, push those hips down. So you should be doing the other side. Push into that kidney area, round the spine. Push into that kidney area. I've only turned so that you can see me, so I'm actually working the same side, but you should be working the other side, and up. Last time, push, down, and up. Well done. Come back to where you were. Sit back on your heels, take the fingertips away, breathe in, and as you breathe out, push into those fingertips, compress those kidneys again. Looking up to the ceiling, drop the head back if you possibly can. Breathe. Release. Once more, roll the shoulders back and down, push into the fingertips, lift the chest, squeeze, compress those kidneys. Breathe and release. Well done. Just wiggle about a little bit. You're going to bring the hands forward. You're going to tuck the toes. You're going to lift the knees, and we're up in a down dog, the first one of today. So push into your heels, maybe bend one knee, come up onto the toes of the other one, and bend the other as you push the heel away, stretching through those legs. They've not had a lot of work today because we've been working on the kidneys, so just go give them a little bit of a stretch because you've been kneeling, you've been sitting on them, so just stretch them out. Okay, so we've done with working on the kidneys, so we're just stretching through our legs, push those heels away, take a minute to breathe. You're then going to walk the feet to the hands into a forward fold, feet hip distance apart, hold on to opposite elbows, frame your head, move slowly from side to side, just removing the last little bits from your kidneys. Coming back to centre. Release the hands. Keep bending the knees. Come up on the toes if you need to, so into a squat. Bring yourself back and come down to lying because you're ready your relaxation. So you've worked really hard today, and I admire you for staying with the practice. Not the easiest one to do. Keep pushing into your kidneys. So you may find that you spend a penny, a little bit more, after today. So just be aware that that may happen, but hopefully it's all for the good, helping you to detoxify your body once more. So get yourself ready for relaxation. Make sure you're warm, make sure you're comfortable. I'm going to sit myself up on a brick while you're getting yourselves ready. So whatever you need to be comfortable, whatever you need to be warm, please ensure, like I'm doing, that all of the props are out of your way. You don't want anything to distract you, nothing to stop you from enjoying the last few moments of your practice. A time when we relax both the mind and the body. Remember, if you have lower back issues, bend your knees. Take your feet as wide as the mat and let your knees drop in towards one another. Otherwise, take your legs out long. Let your feet flop out to the sides. And you may prefer today to place one hand on top of the other on your abdomen, just to help to settle that area that's worked quite hard for you today. So take a moment to settle. Take a moment to remove any clothing that may be distracting you, any props that may distract you. Allow your breathing to settle, trying to get your inhalation the same length as your exhalation, slowly allowing your body to surrender to the mat. Breathe in deeply, and as you exhale, if you haven't already done so, gently close your eyes and bring your awareness to your breath. Feel your in-breath. Feel your out-breath. Feel the rise of your belly and the fall of your belly. Give yourself permission on the out-breath to just let go. Allow your thoughts to come and to go. As you become aware of your feet, feel your toes, feel the soles of your feet, feel your heels and the tops of your feet. Just by being aware of a part of your body, it relaxes. Be aware of your ankles, your lower legs, your shins, your calves, your knees, your kneecaps, the backs of your knees, your thighs, front, your hamstrings at the back. Be aware that your hips may feel heavy. Let them sink into the mat. As you bring your awareness to your lower back, to that all-important kidney area just above your lower back and before you get to your mid-back. Be aware of your mid-back, your upper back, your shoulders. Let those shoulders fall away from your ears. Release your muscles and let go. Feel your belly rising. Feel your belly falling. Feel your ribs and your chest. Just let go. Be aware of your shoulders, your upper arms, your elbows, your forearms, your wrists, palms of your hands, and each individual finger, including your thumb. Bring your attention to your neck, your throat, your chin, your mouth, your lips, your tongue. Release your tongue. Feel your jaw. Release your cheeks, your nose, your eyes, your eyelids, and even your eyeballs, as if they're falling back into your head. Your eyebrows, your temples, your ears, the back of your head. It's as if there is space between your skin and your skull. Relax the top of your head. Let go of your whole body and enjoy that feeling as you breathe. When the body is relaxed, so is the mind. Breathe and enjoy this time to yourself as you just let go. Begin to deepen and lengthen to reactivate the body and re-energize the body. Move your hands and your feet. Gently reawakening all of your muscles, feeling re-energized, relaxed, present and aware. As you bend up your knees, bring your knees into your chest, give them a lovely cuddle. Breathe in, and as you breathe out, bring your nose up towards your knees, stretch through, open your spine, compress those kidneys down into the mat one last time. Breathe in, and as you breathe out, drop the head down to the mat. Roll over onto your right hand side, trying to keep your eyes closed if you possibly can. Bring yourself up to a comfortable seated position. Settle yourselves press down through your sacrum, up through your spine, stretch out through your neck, through the crown of your head. Roll those shoulders back and down as you bring the palms together at heart center and gently bow your heads. Thank you each and every one of you for practicing with me today. Enjoy the rest of your day or your evening. Namaste.